So my name is Maxwell Storm Blue. My pronouns are he and him. I'm studying studio art at the College of Western Idaho. I had a really rough time in grade school. I think that's something every person can relate to. My body was changing more and more, and it was turning into something that I didn't really recognize, or maybe I didn't really want to recognize. And I still remember like how heavy I felt and how isolated and scared I was. I didn't grow up in an area where there was a lot of queer people. So after kind of learning that I wasn't alone and that we have this huge, brilliant history of just everything queer, uh, I decided that I wanted to become that person that I really needed at that time. So I was diagnosed with autism when I was really young, maybe about 7. And as I got older, I started to realize that it was extremely difficult for me to express some of my emotions verbally. But I also started to realize that I was pretty good at art, and it was something that explained things to other people that I couldn't explain to them myself. So this year, I became president of the art club because I wanted to form new allies at a school with a growing diversity. What creates an ally is understanding and empathy. So, as a trans person leading the club, I had a special opportunity. A project I was especially proud of this year was our LGBT history mural. We wanted to show our support to the queer community and let them know that we stand with them. So, yeah, I am absolutely proud of my art club. Last year, my sister died, and it was probably one of the hardest moments of my life, and it affected my whole family. And I remember the moment I started to feel like everything was okay was when I was back in school. When I'm going through my classes and I'm having a particularly hard time getting through it, I like to remind myself that in the end, when I graduate, I get to help be one of those people that lets other people understand that they're valid and they're beautiful and they matter. Receiving the Pride Foundation scholarship has meant so much more to me than just financial support. It's a recognition that someone believes in my dream and a validation that I'm making a difference. When you give to the community or you give to the world, it gives back in such a profound way.